Hello there! If you're planning to get married, or if you've already gotten married, you know how much time, work, and organization it takes to plan a decent wedding. There is work to be done on every little detail of your wedding day before it happens. If nothing else, you need to pick a date, venue, menu, and a good photographer to commemorate your day. And we've barely scratched the surface. Even if you're a superhuman master multitasker, you'll probably need some help to stay on top of it all. To be honest, there's probably an app or two out there for that, but did you know you could just use your cloud storage for most of your planning? Whoosh! Just in case you're new here, Koofr is a European cloud storage provider with a 10-year track record of keeping your data private and secure. Keep watching to find out how Koofr can be your sidekick throughout the planning process, how you can use Koofr during your big day and after. Aside from making sure you stay organized, Koofr can help you make your wedding day a bit more eco and wallet friendly. So without further ado, let's get into it. When you're planning your big day, you can use Koofr to gather all of the important information in one place. Start off by creating a wedding folder in your Koofr account. Inside the folder, you can create a folder structure to account for all of the most important aspects of your wedding. That way, you can keep track of the serious stuff like venue layouts, catering menus, and contracts, while also keeping all of your decor, cake, and dress inspirations neatly organized. Not to mention, always available and easy to find. Save to Koofr is a tool that can really help you in this phase. When you're browsing the web looking for ideas, you can use Koofr's handy browser extension to save anything you fall in love with to your virtual mood board. It works everywhere, even on Pinterest. It's never been easier to keep your wedding party up to speed. Just share any important information from your wedding folder with your bridesmaids, groomsmen, and other guests. You can use different sharing options depending on what you need. If you're being extra careful with your budget and aren't set on printed wedding invites, you can share your wedding invitations with your guests with our Send Link option via email. Your guests will then be able to download the invitation to their device or save it to Koofr if they are Koofr users. These days, couples often create a custom wedding hashtag so their guests can share wedding photos on Instagram and other social media. Well, here's an even better idea. Why not create a folder for your wedding photos and let your guests upload their own photos themselves? Since you're not blasting the photos onto the internet publicly, you'll get more of the juicy, candid shots your guests make during your big event. Plus, all your guests' photos will end up in a single, easy-to-access and secure location. To set that up, start by creating a folder, let's call it Wedding Photos. Set up a Receive Files link. Then, just share it on your wedding invitation or other wedding stationery. You can even use an online tool to make a QR code your guests can scan, making the whole upload process even more streamlined. You can protect the link with a password or leave it unprotected. If you've got a paid Koofr account, you can even personalize your upload link. Tick this box here at the bottom if you want to be notified when your guests upload files to your folder. The best thing about this is that your guests don't need to have the Koofr app or even a Koofr account to upload photos to your folder. All they need is the link. Or, alternately, they can email them to the Koofr-generated email address, and their photos will appear in your Receive Files folder. Now that the rice has settled, you'll probably want to share the official and unofficial photos of your big day with your guests. So, how can you do this in an organized and safe way? First, let's create a gallery of your wedding pics in your Koofr account. Add all of your photos to the Wedding Photos folder and create a sensible structure inside the folder for the photographer's photos, your guests' photos, your own photos, etc. By now, you must be itching to share your photos with your wedding guests. Nowadays, it's quite likely that you'll receive your wedding photos in digital rather than print form. There are a few different options available if you share them using Koofr, and they're all good for your wallet and the environment. If your guests are tech-savvy, you could use the Add People option, which allows the added people to also manage your folder. Simply add anyone using their email address and click Add. This way, you can share your photos with anyone who owns an email address, and if they don't have a Koofr account yet, they'll be invited to join. However, they will need to join Koofr before they can view your photos. So if your wedding party is on the larger side, it might be easier to use the Share Link option we discussed earlier. This will enable your guests to download files or folders from your Koofr account, even if they are not Koofr users. You can share the link via email or social media straight from Koofr. And for paid Koofr users, you can also customize your download link, like this. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed our wedding planning tips, and let me know in the comments if you decide to try them out. Happy wedding planning and lots of joy on your big day from us over here at Koofr. Check out our other videos for more guides and tips on how to make the most of your Koofr cloud storage. Thanks for watching.